If you are looking for the perfect AI video generator that can transform text prompts and images into dazzling AI videos at express speed, you came to the right place, because today we are going to dive into a program called VideoExpress AI. It's been around for a couple years now, and it's just picking up momentum because it keeps getting better. And we're going to dive into it right now. Okay, so here we are on the home page, and very quickly, what can this do? I know you can check this out on your own, but it does AI prompts to video, AI images to video, AI inpainting, talking photos, video editor, video animations, text to speech, AI prompt writer, consistent character, which is a big one, text effects, and so much more. I will say use this program at your own risk, because some people love it and some people hate it. So you're gonna have to make that determination on your own. So to access the creative dashboard, you actually have to scroll all the way to the bottom. So on the bottom, it says app login. So let's go right here. Here is your creative menu where you can create video from prompt. And this is where all the magic happens, an all-in-one video maker. You have your image to video, you have your text to video, stylized character, consistent character, human talking video, AI face swap, replace background, inpainting, outpainting, object removal, and yes, it does have a sound effect maker, which is great. And what I also really like about VideoExpress AI is its timeline. You have a work environment down here where you can drag in your photos, drag in your videos, and drag in your music, and you can edit. But I believe the max amount of time you can create is a 5-minute video. So what you can do is, if your video is longer than 5 minutes, then you would create them in segments and then export them, and then you would piece them together in one of my favorite video editor programs, which is CapCut. And I will leave a link below in the description. But let's come up here to create video from prompt. Also on the left side of the screen, you will notice the aspect ratio, which is landscape 16:9, or for your shorts and reels and TikToks, it would be 9:16. But we're gonna stay in 16:9 landscape. And let me show you on the very right side, there's a menu that I think is important to note. So media library, this is where all of your creations will live. Audio default, your images. So these are images that you would upload yourself. Your AI audio, your AI images, AI videos, create with AI. These are the main features. You can import your media, text animations, filter, and then you have automatic captions. I am not a fan of the automatic captions. The program just is not good for that. So again, I use CapCut for all of my post edits for my automatic captions. But let's come on up here and let's go to video, create video from prompt. All right, and here is the main screen, the main window, create video from prompt, so image scene prompt. So I'm gonna hop over to ChatGPT because I use ChatGPT for just about everything. I've been experimenting with Grok and with Claude, but I keep coming back to ChatGPT. It just seems like it's easier to use. Okay, so in ChatGPT, I just said, create for me an idea prompt for VideoExpress AI, animations, program, one solid idea, no neon or futuristic, make it kid-friendly. So the Lost Library Book Adventure, kid-friendly. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so we are going to create a children's story, and it's going to be the Lost Library Book Adventure. So we need to create our image first. So let's go image before video, right? Image before video. And you have a few different options down here. Sharpen human faces, automatically enhance my prompt, share this in the public gallery. For right now, I'm gonna turn this or uncheck this box where it says share in the public gallery because I do not wanna share that. Automatically enter, enhance my video prompt, that's fine. Talking photos, nope. Video boost length, video length booster, yes, let's use that. Otherwise, the video will only be a couple seconds long. I think it's 3 or 4 seconds, use face swap. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're going to generate our first image. And I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, what is my starting image? So here we go, image scene prompt. Now, I don't wanna automatically enhance my image prompt because I think ChatGPT did a decent job. So image type, we wanna go, oh, you know what we need to do? Let's add in 3D, and we're gonna add here at the end, Pixar style. And then we're gonna go ahead and create our image. Okay, looks really good. Okay, so we can try some other things. Let me show you what 2D looks like. We're gonna create the image there. And then we're just gonna, let's do image type human. I'm gonna show you what these buttons actually do. All right, photorealistic. And what's cool about VideoExpress AI is that you can generate unlimited amount of images and videos. That's right. As far as I understand, and as far as I've been using it, I can create unlimited generations. So let's come down here, other type, create image. And then we just go back and make sure you save your images, because if you click out of this, your images will not save to your media library, which is here, right? Right there. Okay, so let's come back. Let's go to our first one. All right, this is our first one, which I like that one. This one, nope, that was the 2D. This one was the photorealistic. So that one's not bad, but we're going to stick with our original 3D animation Pixar style. So let's save this image. And at this point, you can create your video from this image. Oh, it says video action prompt. That's what we have to do, you guys. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to use a program called Typeless AI. I cannot speak highly enough about this program, Typeless, where it's you push a button and you talk your prompt, or you talk. Create for me all of the image prompts in full detail, and then put the video prompts directly under those image prompts. Okay, so let's grab our video prompt right here. And then it's this one. Let's go ahead and create the video with our video action prompt. Okay, so I have a feeling that our character is not going to be consistent. So follow me on this. We're going to go to consistent character and see what we can do to make sure or ensure that our character looks the same in each image. But let's come over here to our media library and check out what we have so far. So we're just going to go ahead and close this because everything we have is already saved. Okay, so let's go ahead and generate our second image. Create with AI, video prompt. Okay, so let's go image number 2, and we'll see what happens with this, right? I'm not going to share this in the gallery. Video length booster, we're not creating the video quite yet. And let's go ahead and create the image. And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to quickly create all of our images. This is the one we have to animate. So let's animate all these images very quickly. So all of our images and all of our videos have now been generated, and we're going to hop over to consistent character because I think that is where you'd want to really utilize the power of VideoExpress AI's consistent character. So we're going to close out of here, and we're going to hop over to our media library just to take a quick peek at how our videos turned out. And that's going to take a little bit of time, but for now, let's hop over to consistent character. Create with AI, and come down here, consistent character, and then see what we're doing. Okay. All right. So in consistent character, let's go ahead and use the same prompts, and it's asking me for a reference photo. So let's open this up, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to use this character that we created in a program called OpenArt AI. All right. Reference photo 2, and we need to upload. Okay. And there's our dog. Let's see what happens, okay? Let's go ahead and create the image. All right, so while that's happening, we're gonna go ahead and create the second image. Wow, okay. So let's go ahead and create that video. And then we're gonna create our second image, and we're gonna see how well the consistent character holds up. Okay, all of our videos are now generating from the non-consistent character and then within the consistent character. And as you can see, the consistent character feature is much more powerful if you're generating a story. If you've created a story where you need a consistent character, that is the way to go. We're going to go ahead and check out those videos right now and drag them into our timeline to see how well the program actually did. Okay, so these are the non-consistent character images or videos. Pretty good. This one, the shirt is different color. How's this one? It's not bad. This one, the character looks a little bit different. Yeah, a little different. Okay, let's check out this one. Okay, so it did not do a bad job. couple of features in here, a couple of functions that I have not used. Stylized character, you guys can play around with this. And consistent character, that's where we were before. Okay, so real quick, if you go to human talking video and you try to select an image, you might have an issue if the aspect ratio isn't what it requires. So if you choose this photo, for instance, yes, it's not letting me because it's not the proper aspect ratio, no problem. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop over to Outpainting, and this is going to provide us with an updated aspect ratio. So let's go back here to Olivia Starr, and this should bring us to the correct aspect ratio. Let's save this image, and now we can go ahead and make this a talking photo. So let's come back here to human talking video, select image, my AI images, and there it is. Let's choose that, and then we're good to go. And then you would enter your video, your prompt, and let's go ahead and create our talking video. And then we have to choose a voice. And
hello, my name is Andrew Multilingual. You can pick me as your text
obviously
to speech.
Not. So the voices, they're not good, unfortunately. I'm really hoping that they upgrade.
Hello, my name is Jenny.
Yeah, they're not good. They're not like Elevenlabs.
Hello, my name.
But let's just choose one just to show you, give you an example of how this works.
My name.
That's fine. Import speech. And once that's imported, then we're going to go ahead and create our talking video. So we're going to let that generate. I'm going to show you a couple more features before we show you the finished product of our video.
Welcome to my peaceful place on the mountains here in Mexico.
Okay, human talking video, AI face swap, replace background. Obviously, that's self-explanatory. Inpainting is if you want to add or replace objects. Let's see if you want to go here and let's go back to Olivia Starr, and you can add something like, you just select your area here. Put in giraffe. Yep, so put giraffes in the background. That's neat. Anyway, you can play around with this. Very powerful stuff. Let's save the image. Remove objects and then AI sound maker. I'm not going to go too much further because if you're using this software, you're probably using it to create your animation videos. So let's go to Media Library, our AI videos, and we're going to go ahead and drag. Where's the first one? This one here. Drag this one here. This one here, 5, and then, so this is where you guys would, you would piece together your video clips. You could also download your video clips independently and then open up CapCut and edit that way. And then music-wise, I would highly suggest and recommend that you go to suno.com. There are tracks, audio tracks that you can use in VideoExpress AI, which are decent, but Suno AI would be a much better option. You can use it for free. Let's go ahead and just take a look at what we have. It looks like the dog is talking, but I think that is part of the prompt that I had in there. And again, your video will be reflective of the prompt. And what I love about this is, again, this is the consistent character. You can create your character in VideoExpress AI, or you can use a more advanced program like OpenArt AI to generate your character, your consistent characters. Okay, so we generated the images in VideoExpress, and then we did the videos, right? So we have our video clips, and then I mentioned about the music, right? We're going to grab our music from Suno. But what about the voice narration? And you know the voices in this program are not good, but we're going to utilize one of the best voice programs out there, one of the best narration programs out there called Elevenlabs, which is an industry staple, and there are hundreds and hundreds of amazing voices you can choose from in Elevenlabs. So I asked ChatGPT to generate the narration script for us. And here it is. I'm going to just grab this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to Elevenlabs and I'm just going to paste it right there. And let's find a good story voice.
Your anger against every form.
You were looking for.
Let today.
You were looking for a teenage narrator.
Let today.
Wrinkles should.
We trust to novels to train us in the practice.
Wrinkles should.
Okay, and we're just going to use Miranda. And you can make some adjustments on the bottom right side. Speed, stability, similarity, style, exaggeration. We're going to keep it as it is. And we're going to go ahead and generate the speech.
And a forgotten library book sits all alone on...
There we go. So we are going to drag this into VideoExpress AI. Or if you're editing in CapCut, you will drag it into CapCut. But let's go ahead and download this. Okay, so here we are back in the program. And let's say we want to upload audio. We would just go to Media Library and then open up audio, and you're going to upload the file. You can drag it and drop it onto one of the layers in the timeline.
A sunny park day.
Okay, so here it is, and we're going to drag it into one of the layers.
A sunny park day. And a forgotten library book sits all alone on a bench. A curious boy spots it, and his little dog sniffs it like it's a mystery clue. Inside the cover, it says, "Return to Maple Street Library." So they set off through town, past friendly neighbors and bright flower gardens. At the crosswalk, they stop, look both ways, and cross safely together. At the library, the librarian smiles as the boy returns the book.
So that's that. So we could spend a lot more time on this, but we only spent a few minutes kind of piecing together a story. If you spend a little more time on this, if I spend a little more time on this, I can create something pretty amazing to upload to my social media channels and to my YouTube channel. My recommendation is downloading these and going into a program like CapCut, and you can cut, copy, paste. You could do a lot more in CapCut, but you can use VideoExpress AI to grab all of your video clips for your story. Again, I'm not going to go much further than this because I know I've taken up a lot of your time, but I will leave a link in the description below. I will say this: if you are considering VideoExpress AI, do not purchase the basic plan. I think it's $49. It's a lifetime plan, so you get to use this for the lifetime of the program. I would recommend going for the higher paid option just because it opens up a lot more functionality. The $49 plan, in my opinion, is a waste of money. So if you are planning on using this, try it out. There is a 30-day guarantee. So if you don't like the program, I would just return it. But it's lifetime. It keeps getting better and better. So like me, I bought it 2 years ago and I still have it. And yes, it keeps getting better and better. I have no payment on this, and I can utilize it and unlimited generations. It really doesn't get much better than that. And if you think that it only does animations, you are wrong. It does photorealistic, it does, images, it does music, it does sound effects. It does a lot, guys. I'm just scratching the surface to what VideoExpress AI can do. So if you haven't already done so, hit that like and subscribe button to my channel because we are all about finding the best free or highly discounted AI generation programs. And yes, we are about helping you guys. Comment below your favorite video animation software. I would love to hear about it. I would love to try it if I've never tried it before. And you're all awesome. Keep commenting. Let's keep engaging online, and I will see you all on the next video.